Today we're learning how to change a background. So let's get started.
This tutorial is going to explain to you how to make your backdrop switch. Now, if you are just doing something very simple, you can use this one, switch backdrop, this one, or you can use next backdrop. So if you want to play around with these, this is a very simple way of changing your backdrop when you want it to change. Now, I'm going to show you how to make the bear walk across, and when he gets to the edge, he's going to walk into a new scene. So there's a few things we need to do for that, and I'm going to go through it bit by bit. So what is this that we see here? Yes, this is a reset switch. Now, as part of your reset that you're going to need, you're also going to add to switch the backdrop to playground. That is because by the time he finishes here, he's going to be in a different backdrop. And when the green flag is clicked again, you want him to come back to the beginning and you want him to be in the backdrop that you want him to be in. Then let's look at what else we have here. So this repeat to block, we're repeating it 2 times. That's the bear's going to do all the things that make him walk across once. Then the backdrop is going to change and he's going to do all the things that make him walk across again. This is what we had before from our other code. You might remember from the how to make a sprite move tutorial. We've got a repeat block, and inside there we have next costume, wait, and move. So that goes inside the repeat, and so does this switch backdrop. So what's going to happen? We click the flag, he's going to go back to this spot. The backdrop is going to switch to playground. Then the first time this repeats, he's going to do this walking thing. This is what makes his costume change. And when he finishes walking to the edge, it's going to switch to the next backdrop. And this piece of code here is what makes him go back to the beginning when the backdrop changes. So it says when backdrop switches to Garden Rock, go to this. That puts him back to the same place he was in at the beginning of the program. Couple things you should notice. This repeat 45, that I just played around with until my bear got far enough off. You may need to change that number higher or lower for whatever costume you are using. That is how we make the bear walk across and change backdrops. Let's test it so we can see what it looks like. So I click the flag, he comes back to the beginning, he walks across. Now once he gets to the edge, that's when he has repeated 45 times. Then the backdrop switches, he goes back to his point over there, and he does the whole thing all over again. What you might have noticed is that these sprites are doing something here. They are all just hidden because I only wanted to show the bear for this one. You will find a link for this project along with this tutorial. Now you try and make it work.
Right, so now you can change your backdrop and have it switch whenever you want. So why don't you go try that on one of your projects?